not the greatest, right? And
no.
does not have the highest amount of mix. So 8BitMan is also one of those players that's also very opportunistic. We saw in his set against Jules where he just takes what he can, he just takes what he gets and runs with it.
Yeah.
And he's one of those players that definitely operates very strongly when he has momentum. But Omar's consistently has been showing over the last few days here, and now we're jumping right into game one. 8BitMan against Omar at Pokemon Stadium 2.
I love 8BitMan's game face. He looks so serious.
Definitely good to see that he's so pumped up for this.
Yeah, like, he's such a friendly guy, but when you're like in a set against him, like, we're enemies, man.
Oh no, and he's definitely showing that he's not friends with Omar in this matchup. Right now, 89% unanswered. Now he only has the forward tilt off stage.
What an opening! Hardly 30 seconds, and Omar's almost at 100%.
Now it's actually going to be very important. Oh, the down tilt chain, the backer will not find a hit, but now we're back at ledge version. This is the spot where Snake does start to struggle. Okay,
but 8BitMan off stage. Let's see if Omar can get some percent going. And these grenades are coming out again. Omar's timing on the grenades is so good. He'll throw them and they'll look like they just explode on you. Like, he's got the perfect timing for every distance possible.
It's nice to see that 8BitMan's already making good use of that laser to try to harass Snake for trying to pull all those grenades really early. You're definitely going to have to force Snake to think twice before pulling out a grenade right in mid-range where those bombs will apply a lot of shield pressure as his shield starts to get lower. But again, now 8BitMan has Omar off stage, can't really capitalize on it. Up air will not find the KO, good DI.
Man, what a good coverage by 8BitMan of like Snake's recovery. Like, he perfectly caught it, the air dodge to ledge with his up air. But now let's see who can get this first KO of the set. It's gonna be 8BitMan with a huge up air at the top of the stage.
Now, this is one of those situations where Snake does begin to struggle because when he's losing, he's barely losing. And he has to find a hit, and he has to find his way back in. With the character that Snake is not the fastest in the world, but he is one of those characters that is one of the best edge guarders in the game and ledge trappers. So let's see. I love the usage of that up B to stall, but just falling on that platform, Snake gets the up tilt and finds the KO. We're right back to even.
Yeah, what a well-spaced up tilt by Omar there. Just catching 8BitMan's landing and avoiding the hitbox of 8BitMan's nair.
Snake is also one of those characters that kind of just gives Omar the safety net, right? No matter how much percent you're down, Snake puts damage on the board very, very quickly. So you never really have to be that worried about having to get lapped in percent because you know the damage you put on the board is going to be high.
Yes, sir. And 8BitMan now on the ledge needs to find a way back into this stage. I like how Omar tried to crawl under the laser, but 8BitMan was wise to it and angles it downwards.
Yeah, I'm really liking the usage of the gyro and the laser here to really de-incentivize Omar from pulling grenades as much as Snake does like to do. And now Snake is being forced into that upwards recovery. Not going to get covered, but the forward smash will find the hit on landing, and 8BitMan is now up.
Man, and pixel perfect spacing by 8BitMan there. Barely avoiding Omar's attempt at landing with a back air and punishing with his forward smash.
Omar and 8BitMan does lean into it. He is one of those players that gets very, very into the game. So let's see if he can actually translate this into a bigger lead. Now, we're at a percentage where getting grabbed by Snake will be a KO when that down throw up tilt. Down air will find the KO off stage, and now we're right back to last stock. Very, very close game one.
Yeah, and both these players have just been going up to incredibly high percents. Like, we've seen like almost every stock go to maybe like over 150 for sure.
Very, very good awareness by 8BitMan. You definitely see that he has experience in this matchup of using those grenade timings himself, and he knows when these bombs explode. And we're noticing that Omar can't really pull those grenades facing opponents like you usually do. You want to pull those grenades when you're facing your opponent, right? So that if they hit it, it trades favorably, right? But using this gyro to blow up the grenade, and now he's finding percentage. Now Snake is in those positions where he's kind of struggling to find a hit. Now they're tight in percents, but now they're going to see if they can find a KO. Dash attack will send off stage to see if the Nikita can find the KO here. And it does not. It sends to the other side. The laser will stop him from getting that Nikita. And now we're stalling again with these up Bs.
That's so unfortunate for Omar not getting that KO right there, giving 8BitMan another chance at life.
The grenade will not find the KO. 196%. We're definitely at down throw kill percents, but now Omar has to find a hit, and 8BitMan is robbed. He will find a KO with most of his options at this percentage, but now Omar does have to find a hit. 210% built up on 8BitMan, and he's still not dead.
This is a nail biter of a game one right here. Either player just needs to get one clean hit.
That
That's going to be
will
it.
Find,
No!
And it does not KO, not even with max rage. Wow, he's still alive.
Omar finds his footing on the stage.
The dash attack getting aggressive here. The backer will not find a hit. They really, really want this KO, but Omar knows better than to get careless at these percents. The laser will find a hit, and now Omar's forced back into the corner.
Whoa, the grenade!
He cooks the grenade and finds the hit.
A grenade KO. That is insane.
We were definitely at those red percents. Omar takes game 1 in a nail-biter fashion with that cooked grenade, but 8BitMan is unshaken. Let's see if he can find his footing, because that was definitely back and forth the entire game.
Yeah, what a crazy game 1. Like, it's so rare that we see players get to these extremely high percentages, and it just happened almost every stock in this game.
Well, this match kind of does lend itself to this happening, right? Rob and Snake are both very heavy characters, and they definitely don't struggle at putting damage on the board.
Yeah, and both are characters that can definitely chip the other player out. Like Snake with his grenades, Rob with the gyro and the laser. So yeah, this definitely will keep happening in this set.
We're watching 8BitMan definitely composing himself right here for another game. This time we are heading to small battlefield, if I saw correctly. Going to take a lot of space away from Snake, right? PS2 being such a large stage. We're taking a lot of space away, but we're giving him larger platforms to maybe set up shop and throw more grenades at Rob. But we're going into game 2 where we are in fact going to small battlefield, and now again they might probably have a change of pace, right? Tempo change is a very important thing at high level. So let's see if 8BitMan can keep himself composed. But just like in game 1, he is finding a lot of damage. That forward air on shield is not the play. We're sending him back off stage. The aggressive, he is going for these attacks. And now down smash will send him off stage 101 to 21%. Snake has not been able to do anything so far.
Yeah, 8BitMan is just swinging and everything is connecting for him. Omar's definitely feeling the pressure here.
But again, like we've mentioned, Snake is one of those characters that is very heavy. But
never mind, he is gonna get KO'd though. Gonna lose his first stock to that up air.
Those smaller blast zones definitely did help him there. But now this is the first actual lead we've seen in this set, that they've just been swinging at each other. But now Omar is undeterred. He's getting this damage in 88%, but now 8BitMan is getting these down tilts. It's 58% built up. You do not want to let this lead balloon up if you're Snake, because now then you have to win a lot of neutral exchanges with Snake in a row to find a KO without taking too much damage. The rotor arm is definitely an option.
What insane tracking with the Nikita. 8BitMan just couldn't run away from it or couldn't escape it.
I think he actually tried to swing at it with the forward air, but just kind of mistimes it and takes the Nikita hit.
Yeah,
unfortunate to see, but now we're at those percentage again. Look, he finds the up tilt up air that will find the KO again.
Yeah, this is looking rough for Omar in this game too. He's definitely has to find some way back into this game. Something crazy's got to happen, because 8BitMan's gonna just keep racking up this damage.
He is not letting Snake breathe at all.
Combo off the grenade.
That is incredible.
And that's the KO.
Finds the KO. What a sequence.
What an insane play by 8BitMan, showing that he is definitely here to play.
Absolutely incredible, and he ties it up 1-to-1 with authority.
Wow, that was actually crazy. The grenade extension, man.
And the unfortunate DI on that up air. That up air definitely was not at KO %, but those situations that you can get very panicked, and with, yeah, he made Rob look very fast in that scenario. Wow, yeah. Very impressive.
That timing was just so unfortunate for Omar, but so clean by 8BitMan to capitalize off of it perfectly. I love to see that.
All right, we're seeing a stage change again. This time we're heading into Hollow Bastion. We're definitely going to have to see some adjustments out of Omar. That was a very dominant last few moments of game 2, but now we're heading back into game 3. Omar does look not shaken. He probably realized it. Okay, he got it. That was a very good sequence, but I'm here to play too. We're heading into Hollow Bastion for game 3, and now 8BitMan's opening up again with some damage. The Nair does find a hit. We're not finding the dash attack in, but look, the same thing you had mentioned about that Nair, always trading with those grenades, but 8BitMan is making an amazing job of playing around grenades, not taking very many trades and just blowing them up before they get to him.
Yeah, for sure. And now we see Omar with the opening here. I think,
Excellent awareness by 8BitMan to be aware of when that bomb is going to explode. The gyro does send him back. There's no follow-up, but now we're sending him back into percent, 113 to 95.
Yeah, Omar just running away from this up air here. He does not want to get taken off the top again.
He's been consistently getting KO'd at these percents where he's just getting stuck at disadvantage. The tech chase with that down smash will find the KO, and again, now 8BitMan off to another lead.
Yeah, that down tilt is such a strong confirm for 8BitMan for Rob.
Up tilt does not connect, but he does react and get that jab in. Look, this is the situation I was mentioning to you about Snake struggling when he's down, because now he has to find a KO because he can't afford to take much more damage from his own bombs. So, you know, Snake does tend to do that to himself, where he takes a lot of damage from his own explosives. But look, 8BitMan is unshaken right now. Nair will find the hit. No connecting on that upper. That upper definitely would have been enough to kill him at that distance. Aggressive roll around back to stage. He probably wanted to see if he would pull a grenade in front of him, right, and reflect that bomb.
Yeah, but Omar looking like he's got to be thinking about the next game, because this is all 8BitMan's show right now. Like, he cannot get anything started, and just as you said, like, he's got to limit his usage of grenades because he can't afford to take a lot more percent anymore.
And we're seeing that happen right now, where he's at 152 to 134, right? And remember that Snake does have to find those KOs with those straight hits over the confirm out of a down throw, but getting in on 8BitMan when his defense has been so stoic is incredible.
Man, just Omar can't find any opening, and 8BitMan just responds to any attempt that Omar makes.
All right, 8BitMan is up 3 stocks to 1. Definitely a very dominant showing. See, we're seeing kind of a repeat of what happened at the end of game 2. They're definitely seeing a lot of adaptation on 8BitMan's part, especially to Omar's grenade patterns. Let's see if Omar can make the necessary adjustments to tie this up, but it's looking very, very rough.
Yeah, I also think that losing the first stock is definitely what sets the pace for these games, because the other player can just play defensively.
8BitMan is definitely feeling himself right now, and now he's being very aggressive, 84%. He's trying to get a 3 stock here. He is not. You don't really want to get Snake on the board, but Snake, you can't really find those.
That's the 3. That's the 3 stock.
Perfect setup by 8BitMan. Down tilt gyro, up smash. He will find the KO. A 3 stock in game 3. 8BitMan on Omar.
What a perfect positioning for the gyro, and 8BitMan just capitalizing excellently. He's gonna find that KO, and now it's looking really rough for Omar. It looks like 8BitMan said download complete.
Oh, definitely, Rob. The robotic operating buddy said, you know what, gyro wasn't that good of a game, but one thing that he will find is he's really good in this one. Yeah,
he definitely finished that download real quick with our Liberty Wi-Fi.
Omar is taking his time here. His time here on stage, getting a stage decision, but 8BitMan is looking very dominant. After that game 1 loss, he kind of just sat down, composed himself, and said, all right, time to play.
Yep. Now, what stage will we be seeing here? It's going to be Town and City.
That is a very interesting choice, right? That is considered one of Rob's best stages. So let's see what the reasoning for this is. Maybe he finds the way that he needs more space, right?
Yeah,
Alabastion and Small are very small. So let's see if he can find some spacing here with Town and City. We're heading into game number 4. Omar is playing for his bracket life here. This is to make top 8 at first attack.
Yep. And yeah, I do definitely think that Omar needs more space, because 8BitMan has just been finding these openings, and when he gets in hard. He's not letting Omar breathe at all, taking so much percent off of one interaction.
It definitely is one of those things where you have to learn how to abuse Snake in his disadvantage, because it is linear, it is difficult to get out of, because when you're spacing around those grenades, you're not putting on the damage you need on the board. And Omar just can't seem to be able to find a way around gyro. Well, 8BitMan's gyro usage has been fantastic, and his weak laser usage to stop him from rolling these grenades. But look, we're starting to see more boxing options, up tilt and up air coming out super early this time.
Whoa, 8BitMan's movement and option coverage has just been insane this game. And throughout this entire set, really. Like, beautiful item play, positioning the gyro in between him and Omar.
All right, aggressive dash attack will find the hit here. Remember, the sides on this stage are very small, so you're going to die very early here compared to the other stages off the sides. But let's see, back air coming out at 106 to 134%. Omar is showing signs of life here. He is not out of the set just yet.
Yeah. Omar is trying to find his footing, not get tripped up by these gyros and lasers coming out from 8BitMan.
Well, we've been seeing phenomenal counterplay on this grenade usage by 8BitMan. He's not shaking. He catches the get up with the down smash. He just waited on that. That was definitely a very unfortunate position to be stuck in because
yeah, he had nowhere to go.
Yeah,
that was insane coverage.
He was very likely dead off the side. What is he cooking with that side B? Now we're gonna get the forward tilt off of that down throw, 156%. But we need to see Omar close out this stock too early before he gets too much percent built up on it.
Nice
the Nair will find the KO.
Yeah, what a beautiful punish by Omar.
Now we're right back to even. Remember, these characters do not struggle at putting on damage. Look, weak Nair did 12%. So let's see if Omar can continue to make these adjustments that he's been showing that he can make. But 8BitMan has just been unshaken. Very consistent with his punish game, abusing Snake's advantage. Look, he's putting him in the corner again. The gyro usage is not going to break the armor on that Cypher.
But it did tack on a little bit of extra damage, which is pretty interesting.
Look at those situations where normally Snake would love to pull a grenade there. That laser just makes it so he just can't do that. Right? Look, 8BitMan is constantly pressuring him. He's not letting him get back anything for free here.
Yeah, Omar is just trying to get back on stage, but everything is covered by 8BitMan.
That air dodge will get covered by that back air, and now 8BitMan again off to a very dominant lead.
Yeah, and this is tournament stock for Omar. He doesn't want to lose this one. After beating Goblin, he was looking so strong. But now Omar, 8BitMan is here to say, hey, I'm here to stop this run from you.
Right. 8BitMan has got to stop doing those get-up attacks. That down smash does avoid it. Does avoid a certain get-up attack animation, so we're going to need to see him pick a different option there. But it was definitely very low risk, right? It was not a risk of dying in that situation. But now we are in a position where Snake can start finding KOs. Gyro out of shield. Down tilt, side B will find a lot of damage and force him off stage. Look at that momentum with that up B usage. Forward air will find damage again. Look, this is a situation where you really want to avoid taking that much damage from your own bombs, but forward tilt will find the KO, and now Omar's playing for his bracket life here.
Yeah, Omar's still in this though. 8BitMan on his last stock this game. If Omar can find a good conversion or some kind of percent, he can just chip away at 8BitMan somehow, bring this back, go into a game 5.
This is that situation I mentioned you about. Snake just not really being able to find ways in this situation where he's down, where he can't pull grenades as freely as he wants to. And now he's at the ledge where 8BitMan is just showing that he's very, very dominant. The Nair aggressively off ledge will find some damage. We're at 20%, but Snake is colored red. But Snake players are known to be very good at these percents, considering Snake does put himself at this high percent a lot.
Oh,
all right, that grab down
tilt
will find. That's definitely gonna not be it. Wow, Snake is alive still, and now Omar is not gonna live that one. That's for sure. 8BitMan takes it 3-1 over Orman, and definitely a very dominant set after that game 1 loss.
Yeah, and that was a huge adaptation by 8BitMan. He just found a way to stop Omar in his tracks, keep him in disadvantage for so long. It looked really frustrating for Omar, but what a good set in the end.
Definitely phenomenal grenade counterplay by 8BitMan, abusing that gyro, abusing those weak lasers, right, to stop him from being able to put grenades out of hit stun, right? You want to pull those grenades and throw and cook them and chuck them at your opponent, but you can't do that when a projectile's always coming at you, right?
Yeah, it becomes like very risky to pull a grenade because you can get punished for pulling it, or like just get hit by the laser and then get hit by the grenade on top of it, and making it even like effectively maybe even double damage or something like that.
We ended up seeing that a lot where 8BitMan would just have Omar take a lot of percentage from his own bombs, and at the end of that game he took a lot